Hello. You'd be amazed by the number of letters and emails I get every day with suggestions for which city I should visit next. I mean, it's literally several. And I've got one here from Shadwell Saunders from the county of Wales, who suggests that I visit the city of St David's, which is apparently the smallest city in the UK. Well, unfortunately, Shadwell, it's a bit out of my way and a bit of a trek, so I'm not going to go there this week. But it did get me thinking, how do you measure the smallest city? Do you go by population? Do you go by size of the area? Or could we go by the number of letters in its name? I think we can. I think we will. If we go by that method, then the smallest city in the UK, perhaps even in the world, is just up the road. Come on.
Today I'm visiting the tiny cathedral city
the nation's
of
favourite,
Ely, whose Gothic centrepiece dominates the landscape and can be seen from as far as Wopload to the north and Hobbles Green to the south. The cathedral is indeed vast, and tourists come from far and wide to marvel at its octagonal tower, intricate stained glass, and bewildering art installations.
Now, if you're a Christian woman wanting to worship, then this is the place to come, because this is one of the largest ladies' chapels in the country, perhaps even in the world. And you can fit an awful lot of women in here, so it's good news.
The Ladies' Chapel was last decorated in a handsome apple white almost 500 years ago. Today it is in desperate need of another lick of paint, and thanks to businesses like Tesco, funds are on the way. Thanks, Tesco. Every little helps. Harry Potter fans are in for a treat, as the Ladies' Chapel was shortlisted by Warner Brothers as a filming location for the movie series. Had the inscribed windows not created a product placement nightmare for producers, this might have become one of the most recognisable film locations in Britain. As it is, we are forced to use this fake Harry Potter music to ensure associations with the franchise only go so far.
Most of the city's area is actually taken up by the cathedral, but step outside the sacred ground and you land yourself in a jungle of boutique shops and ye olde worldy tea rooms. So I'm just sitting here having a lovely ye olde hot chocolate. I'm trying to decide what to do next, because apart from the cathedral or shopping, there's really nothing else to do here. Maybe there's a Go 8. One thing I have discovered in Ely is Oliver Cromwell's house. Now, Oliver Cromwell is very much the Mary Queen of Scots of East Anglia, in as much as he seems to have lived or stayed or been imprisoned almost everywhere. Here, at least, he and his family lived for apparently about 10 years, but certainly he also seems to have lived in Huntingdon, Saffron Walden. I'm sure he would have been in Cambridge at some point, so, you know, wherever you go, you can find him. Still. All right.
But what was Ely like in olden times? This archive footage reveals the shocking truth about the city's dismal past. Water. Water everywhere. Water here. Some over there. Destructive, untamable water. Until the draining of the Fenlands about 400 years ago, residents could see, hear or drink little else, resulting in a now hereditary angular posture and nurturing some obscure nautical techniques found only in this part of the world. But in spite of the hardships suffered by locals over many centuries, their adapted lifestyle now puts them way ahead of the game with the impending doom of rising sea levels. When East Anglia disappears underwater in 10 years or so, it won't faze these people. And certainly not this bird I interviewed. What will life look like for you in the future? Any plans?